Hey everyone, how are you doing? So it's been a while for me making a full-length video. I miss doing it. So here I am. I think now is a great time to talk about this more than ever, is the subject of energy. Energy is everything, okay? We're energy. The food we eat is energy. Money exchange is energy, okay? So it's important to remember that it's our responsibility to harness and protect our own energy. And this is why I always emphasize meditating and grounding techniques. This is extremely important because when you meditate, when you ground your light from your heart space down into Earth's core, into Gaia, up to source energy, to God, Alpha, Omega, when you ground yourself, you're grounding your energy into Earth, into Source God. You're protecting yourself. You're visualizing protective bubbles around yourself. And because everything's energy, when you protect your energy like that, when you come across any kind of negative energy or lower vibrational energy throughout your day, you're literally protecting your energy by doing these practices. It's very, very important. Things are very weird right now. We know this. If you're going out into the world to the grocery store to get more toilet paper or whatever it is you need, or if you're working out there on the front lines, it's so important to protect your energy and to be aware of how incredibly important energy is. It's everything. Like, it's not just a metaphor. We're literally energy. I appear to be solid matter, but I'm actually energy vibrating at a very fast rate. If you put my hand under a microscope, you would just see a vibrational frequency happening. You wouldn't see my solid hand. So energy is sacred and should be protected and taken care of. Remember that too when you encounter some of these negative energies. Like, say you encounter somebody who, let's say, is very arrogant, okay, and insecure, and their ego's just popping off left and right. You know, they're projecting their insecurities onto you. And then some might say that it's actually, everyone is a projection of yourself. So if you're encountering somebody who's very arrogant, perhaps your own ego is out of balance and you are receiving that projection. And it is an indication that your ego needs to be healed. It needs to be nurtured. Because our ego needs to be loved by our higher self. The goal is to befriend our ego from our soul space. They need to become one. I used to think that our ego was an our amigo type deal. And that's not true. I don't believe that at all. Because if you push away your ego, you're not healing your shadow aspects. That's something that can get very confusing, especially in the so-called spiritual community. A lot of people, and including myself, I used to think that, it was all about positivity and light. Well, to understand light, you have to understand darkness. This is a planet and universe of duality. It's a multiverse. And so it all goes back to energy. It always all goes back to energy. So I just wanted to make that it's a longer video than what I've been doing, but it's still kind of short today. I want to send love to everybody. If you have any questions about like energy or how to ground or meditate, please leave comments below. I'm feeling like I should do a grounding technique video here soon, because I know for myself, I didn't know how to do that for a long time. I took a class, I learned how to do that, and yeah, because there's lots of videos out there on how to do it, and they won't all resonate with you, because it's not a specific way. Like, there's no one way to meditate, there's no one way to ground, and a lot of it is just kind of like what you feel about it. But I'll make something soon that has the basics of it, because it's very important right now, especially for light workers, to ground your light, your heart space, light energy into Earth, to Source, and be that lighthouse for others. If you are going out into the world, if you have to, we're trying not to do that right now, okay? But Even from your own home, you want to be the lighthouse. You know, you're calling friends on the phone, you're FaceTiming. You want to be that light. There's enough darkness out there, so radiate that light, okay? I love you all. Have a great day.